Hi everyone, it's G. Hope you're having a lovely day. My desk is messy as usual, but I just wanted to visit with you a little bit because I'm going through some of my books that I have, and this one is Children's Illustrated Encyclopedia. And what I'm trying to do here is just look at images or designs that I would possibly use in my art going forward. This is something I would definitely use. I love how this is done on a scroll, so I may replicate that on something else. So I just tear out the pages I want because I have so many books and so little room. Now this one I don't see. I like the vegetables, but that's okay. Not much into aeronautics. Actually, I kind of like this. This was during the Holocaust. Okay, so horses and zebras are going to go with me. Now, what I've been doing with some of these is if, let's say, for example, these 3 horses here, I would like to be able to use them in a project, or even this beautiful image of the zebras on the in the grasslands. I would probably make a photocopy of that and then keep these pictures in my original stash. Okay, so I don't need to, I'm gonna just put them back here. I don't need to know the digestive system, immigration. This is also a really nice one because the letters are large to harvest letters if you like to do that. My only problem with harvesting letters is that I don't want everything necessarily in capitals. This is very beautiful here, but I'm gonna pass that up. I like to find things that I can cut out and add. Isn't that cool? I'm gonna take this one up here. And anytime you find a map, that looks nice in your work as well. This book is full of maps. I'm not going to tear all of them out. I'll just keep the book for reference. I found a lot of cool things under like the insects. I don't really like some of these, but like this right here, I will definitely copy. So let me see if I can tear that out without destroying it. And Ireland, oh, just one of the places I would love to go. As well as Israel. There's Italy here. Lots of interesting. This is kind of interesting. But it's a religious image. So I try to stay away from that type of thing so that I don't offend anyone. Okay, this is all religion. And then Martin Luther King Jr. So let's see. Korean War. Knights and heraldry. Wonder why they didn't say chivalry. I don't think there's really anything I need on there. Or Korean War, the lakes, law, Da Vinci. This is an interesting image. I like images that are, you can tell that this is a painting of something. Of course, here's the Mona Lisa. Nothing that I would worry about on the other side. And then this is lions and leopards and literature. I'm going to go ahead and pull these out because even if I don't use the images, I may use the pages themselves in a journal. Under literature, and look at the lizards. Very cool. So I'm going to keep those. And I like those scissors, but I think it'd be kind of hard to cut those out. Oh. This is cute. I don't think I need anybody. I like that armadillo. He's kind of cute. So I'm not going to throw the book out because I will be able to go back and, you know, find some pictures that I like. This monkey, he's kind of interesting. Maya, love that. And like this one that has leaves and plants on it, I usually cut those, take those out because what I'll do is I'll trim this part down, and then if there's not anything I need on the back, let's see, trimming this would not, then I can have like small little pieces of floral that I can use in my different projects. This is kind of interesting with the money. The monkeys. Now see this one where you have the mosses and it talks about the different mosses. I'm going to keep this one because what I can do is I can use these to go behind something else that would have a focal point on it. Mountain wildlife. Let's see. Here's a really pretty blue bell. So we'll take this one. Okay. Movies. Mohammed mushrooms. Do we want the mushrooms? Of course. What I like about this book is, for example, if I take this one about the mushrooms, I can learn more about what kind there are and what kind to design when I'm drawing, because I do draw a little bit. Musical instruments, aren't those really, these are really nice. I think I'll take these. I'm gonna have a whole pile of stuff. But I'd rather take them out and then copy them, put them on my computer to when I scan them, and that way if I need them for anything, I will have them. That little guy up there, he's a kiwi. Okay, so here's a butterfly. And I've been looking for butterflies so I can do them. This page does not want to come out without nuclear energy. Okay, we will put nuclear energy aside. Oceans, ooh, those fish are cool. Skate. These fish down here are very interesting. Look at that little puffer fish, he's so cute. But this is a book that I'll keep and I'll come back to because I know I can get some images from it. This is a cute one right here. This is a lady. What does it say? It doesn't say really, but I'm gonna cut this out because I like this lady on the swing. Isn't she cute? Nothing over here that we need. So, photography, pilgrims. Oh, I love this pirate boat. Yes, and a map. A nice thing about this too is it's not, I mean, you can cut it out in a way that you're not going to affect the image. And look, it even has a bird, a seagull. The planet. Okay, plants. This is the kind that I really like. So this is obviously, it talks about the stem and the seeds and the roots, but you can cut this out and just add it to the top of some of your papers. And then some of these, I don't know if I want any of those, but if I do, you know, like I said, I'll just put it on my photocopier, so I'll have it. Now this book is probably from the 80s maybe. I'm not sure, I didn't check. But it's not old. So, pardon me. Let me see if I can determine its age. Its age is, let's say 1991. The last printing was 2010. So it's really not a new book. So you can't really sell the images because of copyright, but you can use them in your own art. So if there's something that you think you can use, you can, but we don't want to be selling it or reproducing it as our own. That's a no-no. I think we're up to 1937, if I'm not mistaken, where we can order. Ooh, the reptiles, let's see. They're kind of scary. We'll skip reptiles. I don't like that thing. He was a first reptile. Rocks and minerals. Empire. So the main thing that this book has that's really, really nice are the maps. So maps are good for pockets or layering on things, collages. I love painting, like this whole big one right here of Greenland, Sweden, Finland, Norway. This would be a great one to have in a certain collage. Seashore wildlife. I really like some of these. I haven't done anything that's seashore yet, but I plan to. So I'm gonna keep these just in case. I mean, we used to visit Florida almost every year when I was younger. So I'm gonna take this one about the shells. It's a pretty cool one. Talks about the shells, and sometimes you go to the ocean and you find this often and you wonder what's inside of it. And this is a cute progression of this one and the inside. Ships and boats. I love ships and boats. Do I need those too? No. Skeletons. Snails are cute, but not... When people make snail things, they're cute, but I don't know if they're so cute being, like, in a book like that. Ew. Brazil. Che Guevara. Yeah, just so many things depending on what kind of book, journal pockets, pages that you're creating as to what you may like in your design. I wish the bull, this is in Sevilla, wish the bull store was bigger. Oh, this is interesting here. So there's some cool things on both sides of that one. I like the guitarra at the bottom. Oh no, no spiders or scorpions, please. Let's see. Teeth. Okay, so this one I'm into things like television. Sorry. Let me see what's in here. Trains. I don't really need any. Oh, those are kind of cute. I may keep this. It's kind of interesting. And this is air travel. If that air balloon was prettier, I'd keep it. I don't like the colors. Okay, so this is tree. So I can photocopy all of these leaves and these furs, and that would be very cute. And even some of these wood pieces might be nice. So I'm gonna take, there, I end up getting the air balloon anyway. Okay, so here we go. This is Turkey, Ukraine. Some of the places have interesting animal, like livestock that they do, and sometimes you can find some interesting pictures there. I was trying to watch something about the Vikings, and they were quite cruel, I think. The Vikings. Bananas from West Africa. The the different African countries have beautiful dances as well. You can't pick that up in a book like this, but you know what I mean. The wonders of the world. Writers and poets. So here's a piece of something Anne Frank wrote. She's a writer. I wouldn't consider her a poet. This photo I adore. And it was, this is Dickens, but it's interesting how they portray different poets. Okay, zoo, no. Okay, so we're at the end of this one. So just looking at a couple of these, like here, I would use this, I would use this. I may use this whole thing. I could use the image of the girl. No one would necessarily know unless they were, a specialist on something. This is Charles Dickens, and this is a really cool picture, a painting. I like that. And then I like how this is done. So that's an interesting design for like a scroll. Okay, so that takes most of everything that we wanted. Did we want pollution? Why is it laying here? I think some of the pages toward it. Number, no. Okay. So these are all the ones that we took out. And I've been doing this with a couple different books because I've had them a while, and just going through and harvesting what you need from them is really relaxing, and it helps you to determine, you know, what you need or what you're going to use in the future. I'm not sure if I have. I think I have another one. I wanted to check. My pen, I don't know where the cap is. I was looking on eBay for a couple books, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money on books when I already have some. Okay, let me put this on here. And then let me just we'll look at this one real quick. This is the ancient world, and we'll see if there's anything. Now, it's interesting because these pages, I wish they were not glossy, but they are. So, and again, these are great ways to harvest words if you need to harvest words out of some of these. Okay, we don't need to, oh, look at that. So that's an introduction to art right there. So we will definitely be wanting that page. Let me see how this book is, so we can use this lady here. I don't know who she is. I'll have to look. You guys, I'm funny when it comes to stuff like this. I don't really know. So this is Mrs. Joseph Scott. Isn't she pretty? Sort of. Sometimes women back in that age were not very attractive, were they? This is interesting. That must have been the original one. So women artists, it talks about, were not quite as popular, I suppose. Detail male figure from Cuernavaca. Prehistoric art it's talking about. Oh, these are cool that have okay, what I'm looking for mainly, and I'm just gonna go through this real quick. I do like these. These are really cool. So I'll make a mark here. I'm not gonna tear everything out today. I've got a pile I have to copy now, but I'm looking for things that would make interesting journal cards and tucks. And look at this, isn't this amazing? I love this. I'm gonna fold it on this side so I remember. And it doesn't have to be this one's cool. Who is that? Apollo. So this just has this just has art and literature. No, mainly art and designs from, as it mentions at the beginning, the ancient world. So it's looking at Greek art, and it's looking at some of the things that were in ancient Egypt. So I'll just have to go through and cherry pick the ones I want out of that one. And then there's another one that I got that is about the Middle Ages. So I'm not sure what kind of artistic photos I'm gonna find in this one, but let me see what this was here. But I will go through it and see, and if it's something that I absolutely have to have, I'll harvest it. If not, it can go, oh, this is interesting. It can go into the recycle because I just have too many books. My husband's always fussing at me about all my books. He doesn't see the necessity for books, but my mom and I, we love books. So, there you go. All right, well, thank you so much for stopping by. Just a quick announcement. I will be coming back with a process video a little bit later, but I'm really trying to push my channel over 800, hopefully over 1,000. So in order to do that, I need to elicit your help, your help in asking that if you know anybody that would benefit from the projects that I do, to let them know and share the video, because they may want to keep up with the things that I'm doing. Also, if you have any Facebook profiles or anything, you can post it to you can post one of my videos, or you can post my channel link, and I would really appreciate it. We're trying to move on and get up there, and it's been so much fun sharing all the information we have together, but we want to get moving into a more positive direction, going up instead of up and down and up and down and up and down. So that's what I'm looking to do here in the next month, in this month of August. So thank you for coming by. Thank you for visiting. I'm going to have so much fun copying all these pictures or scanning all these pictures onto my machine. So we'll see how they turn out. And I think some of them I'm going to, like this really big one, we might talk about how we can alter this image to make it effective for a journal or effective for a journal card, or what we're going to do with some of these other small images. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you again later, and bye for now.